To get a lot of this stuff off my chest, I'm gonna tell you a lot of our shows so far since we've began back in January 2017.
Welcome to Out the Box Radio.
We talked a little bit about special show today. Actually, very, very, very excited to kind of get a lot of this stuff off my chest. I'm gonna tell you a lot of our shows so far since we've began back in January 2017. We've talked a little bit about the Bad Girls Club. So everyone who knows the show, who knows me, knows I'm a huge fan. I've literally probably watched every episode up until the last season, which was season 17. Just went off the air. And for me, it was like, it sounds kind of corny, y'all might think, but it was like a part of my household. Like literally everywhere I've lived and moved to, I've always made sure that if anything, I watched the Bad Girls Club. I've known a few different cast members on different seasons, so I feel like I was able to relate in different ways, but that's why I always talk about the show. So in my mind, I wanted to throw a tribute, like a farewell, because as many of you know, Oxygen is no longer showcasing or premiering the Bad Girls Club. It has completely, I don't want to use the word been chopped, but it has been completely taken off the air. So Oxygen is now a crime series network, and the reality-based series are slowly falling off. Well, unfortunately, Bad Girls Club was one of those shows that kind of went whoop and fell right off. So, without further ado, we definitely want to make sure that we're getting an opportunity to showcase the show and give some of those cast members their opportunity to say a final farewell. So that's what the show is dedicated to. We will be having a special guest co-host, Miss Jonay Simmons, join us in just a few minutes. She's actually I believe she's right around the corner or right outside, so she'll be here in just a few minutes to help with this interview. But for me, it's kind of a special show. The two guests that we have on today's show are two of the baddest, I think, of the entire 17 seasons. That's why I reached out to these two ladies and said, hey, I want you to be a part of this opportunity. And they gladly jumped on board, and they are so happy to be able to call in. We'll still be calling in just about 5 or 10 minutes. So hopefully you all is tuning in right now through our website, rippedradionetwork.com. And if not through the website directly, then hopefully you are calling in, then you are watching through the mobile app, which is also at Ripped Radio as well. And I just want to mention that today's show, we want to encourage callers, please, because I know a lot of you out there are fans of the show. You've watched BGC over the years. I don't even know when the show started, to be honest with you, but I know it was like a long time ago in the early 2000s. So you have to make sure if you are a fan and you are a true fan, these two ladies today who are going to be calling in the next 5 or 10 minutes are going to be ones who you are absolutely going to remember, and we're going to mention them in just a few minutes here. So make sure that you are calling in to ask your questions, get your comments out, get their feedback, and we also have a special announcement from one of these ladies after the show. We're going to mention that in just a bit as well. She'll be doing something, in my mind, unique and beneficial for those fans who are going to be tuning in. So we absolutely want to make sure that everyone is participating as well. I think we have a phone call, so before we get to our next topic, I want to pull this caller on and see who's actually on the phone with us now.
John.
Hey, John, how you doing today?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, good. Are you actually calling in regards to today's topic of the show, the theme Bad Girls Club, if you will?
Yes, I am.
What's your feedback? What kind of comments do you have?
I love the Bad Girls Club. I can't believe it's taken off the air already, even though it's been on for a while. I love Shannon and Flo.
Right, right. So were you a pretty big fan? Like, did you follow the series throughout the 17 seasons?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, who would you say, honestly, was one of your favorite Bad Girls? And I usually ask people this because everyone has a different answer, but I'm trying to see if we have, like, something in common. Because if you're a fan, I'm a fan. Hopefully we have something in common here. So who was one of your favorite Bad Girls?
Shannon and Tanisha.
Okay. Well, you know what? One of my favorites as well, absolutely. And as you know, Shannon's actually going to be one of the guests on our show today. She's going to be calling in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm happy that you actually called in because she'll be here to interview with us and get your questions answered as well.
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for calling in, John. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. So when Jonay gets here, I wanted to ask her a question. This is going to be our question of the day. So those of you who are watching, if you're going to call in as well, feel free to talk about this topic as well. I want to know, like, how would you define a bad girl? And I think every girl, and obviously my point of view is going to be from a man, but every girl who thinks about a bad girl, quote unquote, has different definitions. And I kind of wanted to share mine as well as get Jonée when she gets here. So in my mind, I think my mind has changed, to be honest with you. So in the past, I used to be a lot more impatient, I'll say. So I used to do a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't have done, honestly, and I used to be in a lot more fights or get in trouble, etc. So in my mind, I used to watch the Bad Girls Club because I thought it was exciting, and that was kind of like the life that I thought I would be living. So a bad girl in the past, I would say, was one who could fend for herself, who could fight, who could throw hands if she had to. You know what I mean? We're from the East Coast, so we don't throw shade, we throw hands. And in my mind, that's what I was thinking, like, that's what a bad girl could do. But you know what? My mind has absolutely changed because it's not about fighting, honestly, and that's what these shows may showcase. But a bad girl nowadays is more of like a boss. If I had to say one word to describe it, I would say a boss in all caps. Because a bad girl has to be able to not only take care of herself, she may have a family now. She got to take care of her family, her man. You never know, but in any situation, like, a boss is a bad chick. And in my mind, if you have that and you making money, you doing your thing, you are a real bad girl. Caller, we have you on the phone. What is your name and from where are you calling?
Hi, my name is Christopher Weeks, and I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
Well, hey, you said Christopher, right?
Yes.
How you doing today, Christopher? How you feeling?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
Doing good. You know what's crazy is we have all the men calling in. I'm actually happy for that because I thought we'd have all. I thought we were going to have all females calling in. So, Christopher, what would you? What are your comments? What are your feedback on the Bad Girls Club, and how would you define a bad girl?
My feedback specifically for Shannon's season is I just love how she rose above all the petty shit and how, like, she was just stuck to her guns and she was super confident. And in the reunion, she finally let people know, like, okay, you're not going to push me around. Like, you're not just going to come for me unless I send for you.
Exactly.
So I think a true bad girl is someone who, you know, they know how to pick and choose their battles. They don't just pop off over someone drinking their orange juice or something that's, you know, a non-factor. But when it comes down to it, they can be confident and grown enough to be like, okay, I'm going to address you. And if I have to flip a table, I have to flip a table. If not, we can have a conversation. So, I mean, that's what I think a bad girl could do.
No, great feedback, and I really appreciate. That's a good point of view as well. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, of course.
And don't go nowhere. Make sure you stay tuned because Shannon's going to be on in just a few minutes.
Oh, definitely. I'm waiting for her. She's my fave.
Absolutely. I think we have another caller. Before we get to the caller, I want to mention one thing. We're actually going to be showing a clip. So for those of you who are true fans of the Bad Girls Club and you watched Flo and you watched Shannon go through their journey on Season 4 and Season 10 and All-Star Battle, we are going to be showing a quick interlude clip, which is about 3 minutes or less, showcasing some of their best moments. So we're going to show that in just a minute. I think we might have another caller on the phone. Actually, you know what? Let's go right into it. Let's go right into the clip. So when we come back, we're going to be bringing both Shannon and Flo on the line with us for a live interview. Don't go nowhere.
Better hope I can control my anger, because if I don't, I will bitches up, and I'm telling you, I will anybody up in this house. This is exactly why I'm not nice to people, because when you are nice to them, they walk all over you, and I'm pissed right now. It's 2009, sweetie. Wake up, stupid bitch, because there's gay people in the world. But you made out with girls, Amber. Yeah, I made out with my best friend. You made out with girls, but you don't like them, right? No, you don't like them, right? But you made out with girls. Fine. Hit me now, then. Hit me right now. You know who I am, baby. Hey, get off her. Amber's dead. Dad, you hear me?
I hope you're getting therapy because you have serious anger issues.
You better believe it, Perez Hilton.
I love nice things. I always wanted a really nice car, tons of jewelry, a fat-ass house. I'm home, bitches! And I went and got it. You mean this is all I gotta do to get under your skin? That's it? That's it?
I'm just not used to that, yo.
Bro, so get used to it. and step up or get the out. I gotta kill him with kindness. You feel me? That's where being an Academy Award actress comes in. Yes, ma'am. You want some of these? Hell yeah. Like, this definitely deserves some doggy style and maybe some head, but probably not. Alicia's been sleeping way too long, and you're not gonna get out of this situation by catching Z's. Get out of your bed and finish what you started, bitch. Oh my God. Bitch, show me. See through her. She fake as Shannon, shut the up, dog. Wait, what's going on? Wait a minute. The reunion hasn't even started yet. If you can't deal with the real, recheck your luggage, recheck your life, because this will either make or break you. Where are the sexy bitches at? Living in the bad girl's house has been one hell of an experience. Would I do it again? Hell no. That is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy as the day is long.
We are back live on the air. So that was a clip of both Flo and Shannon, some of the best moments on their season. We now have Jonay here in the studio with us. She hit a little bit of traffic, but she is now sitting right here ready to get this interview started. So I believe we have at least one, if not both, bad girls on the phone. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Flo. What's good?
Hi, Flo.
How you feel?
Shannon?
Oh, is it Shannon or Flo?
This is Flo. I thought Shannon just said hi, Flo.
Well, thank you for calling in, Flo.
I'm getting a double voice. Are you guys getting that, or it's just me?
You sound perfect.
Yeah, you sound perfect on our end.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? I'm in the hospital bed calling you.
Oh my gosh! Tell us what happened. First of all,
I'm in a hospital gown now. I had gotten a fever of like 103 last night, and I didn't know what was going on. And then when I came to the hospital, they said that I had strep throat, and I was very sick, and I had an ear infection.
Oh, well, I mean, I have to give you props because you in a hospital bed and you calling in for this interview. So thank you so much.
This is for the world, man. You know. I mean, how ironic is it that it's the feeling?
No, absolutely.
I'm sick.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
be over now.
Well, we're happy to actually have you, and Shannon just joined us on the phone as well. Shannon, are you there?
Hi, it's a queen.
Hey,
I'm here.
Hey, honey. Well, we actually just pulled Flo on the phone.
Up? What up, Mama? I was good. What are you doing? Are you okay? I'm sorry. How you doing, Mama? Me and Shannon always, like, since day one, I always fell in love with that girl. Her personality, she's shown like a star, man. If she wasn't best friends with, like, you know, somebody that was, like, in the way, I would have been closer to her, but I felt like I was getting in a three-way, and I wasn't invited, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the onlooker, and they were having all the sex, and I was just watching, you know what I mean?
Right. Well,
we still maintained where we were at. We still saw eye to eye, so...
Yeah, and what's crazy is when we originally had this interview planned, we had a plan to do the farewell interview, honestly, back in like May, and it was going to be Flo and Persuasion from season 17 originally. Things didn't work out that time,
I have no idea who that is.
And it's crazy.
Everything I want, I'm like, okay, whoever the fuck that is.
But no, we got Shannon because Persuasion reached out to us.
We're both Virgos on that level to where we, like, I don't keep up with the Bad Girls Club, the new ones. I wouldn't have a clue as to who you're talking about. Not to be rude or nothing, but after season like 8 or so, I was like, huh? I was like, what's going on?
Right, who is this bitch? Right.
It's the same with me. Yeah. Like, after a certain time, I think I grew up. I grew out of it.
Well, I will say that I'm glad this worked out better, and I think everything happens for a reason because God planned it, and I think Shannon's a much better pick, and I'm glad that we reached out and she joined us.
What's funny about me and Shannon understanding that when I was on the show, I was on it season 4, and then she was on the season after me, a couple seasons after me, and everyone said Shannon and Flo are exactly the same, but we're both Virgos and we both have the same personality, you know what I'm saying?
And we're both Middle Eastern, Yugoslavian, like, we'll murder a bitch.
Oh, murder a bitch.
And we have that, like, attitude, like, we're the sweetest people in the world, but when somebody fucks with us, that's it. Like, we're going after you, full full throttle. You know what I'm saying?
I think it takes a lot for me to get to that point, though. You feel me? Because
me too.
I don't let people control my emotions. So when I'm ready to fight you is when I am.
Right.
You're not going to ever tell me when it's time for me to fight you, but you're not going to dictate or play me like a video game.
Right.
I'm going to whoop your ass when I'm ready to whoop your ass. How about that?
The main reasons I fought a lot is because a lot of people, as Shannon said, bullied me, and whether it looked like it or not, the girls did pick on me a lot. On my season, they picked on me a lot, and to the point where I was just like, you know what?
Right.
Why am I letting them do this? Like, why am I taking this? I'm done. I'm like, I'm going to get in there.
Right.
And I fought because I fought for my right to, defend my honor. Like, forget that's another thing. I'm Albanian. I'm going to walk around. The Albanian's going to be like, yo, this pussy ass.
Now, first of all, I don't blame you, Flo, because you, what was that white girl's name? Amber. You drug her ass on that poolside because you know what? I would have did the same thing. If she pushed me in the water like that and almost snapped my ankle in half, she would have drowned. Yeah. She would have drowned. I would have shoved her head in the water.
What's funny is, Shannon, where are you living at? Where are you at now?
I'm in Alaska now.
Oh, wow.
Alaska.
How's the weather there?
Yeah, I'm up here on the mountain. It's cool. It's really nice, though. When I called into the show, I see that you guys are in Maryland, and that's actually where my whole family is. That's actually where I came from. I'm from the East Coast.
What?
So College Park, Silver Spring, Georgetown.
Good old CP.
Yeah, I'm from there. My mom, my brothers, my grandma, my uncles, my nieces and nephews, everybody's there, and I'm actually trying to get there within, like, the next week or two. So I'll be on the East Coast visiting my family.
Where are you going to live? Where are you living?
I'm in Alaska right now. I'm hanging out with the mooses and the bears up here on the mountain.
Yeah, no, because my daughter's birthday party is on the 17th, and actually, believe it or not, Amber is coming with her children.
What?
And it's been funny.
Amber has kids now?
She has 3 kids.
Well, when did you guys reunite and make
things? She's in hella busy. Get it, girl.
Yeah.
So wait, when did you guys mend things? Because I didn't know you guys were cool.
What happened was when I was hosting an event in Las Vegas. I did the whole Pride weekend over there. I'm coming home from the thing, and I'm walking, and I hear Flo, and I turn around, and I'm like, Amber? She's like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? And we gave each other like a big hug or whatever. And she was showing pictures of her kids. I showed her pictures of my daughter. And I don't know, we just, just talked for a while. We ate lunch together and all that. And, we obviously moved past it. So
that's dope.
I feel like had they have done a battle of the All-Stars with moms that actually have a reason to go hard, if they need to help other people out or care about other people.
Right.
But if they really did it with the veterans that have kids, I wish somebody would tell me something when I'm trying to feed my son.
Right.
I wish somebody would tell me something when my baby's eating new clothes.
Cute. That baby's so cute. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, they're super fire. He's been telling me, I was getting ready today, and he was telling me all morning, "You're so beautiful, Mom." He said it like 10 times in a row, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I just love you so much."
Both of your kids are beautiful.
Too. She's so cute. My daughter's 5. She's about to be 6.
And your daughter looks just like you.
Coming from your kid when they tell you you're beautiful, knowing they ruined your body.
Right.
That's wonderful. You're so sweet.
At least coming out.
But I'm getting my bounce back right, and I ain't playing that. I got salmon in the oven right now, so they ain't playing that.
How old are you? How old is your kid, Shannon?
I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. So the 3-year-old is finally potty trained all the way. The 1-year-old could care less, obviously.
Right.
And so I had my hands full. My man actually took the kids with him to run to the bank, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, dang, do we need to do this radio interview every day?
Right.
Like, does this thing happen every day? I've never had the house to myself. Like, I'm playing music and shit.
I know how it feels, man. With my daughter, I only have one, and let me tell you, she's a handful. But, as far as, let me tell you guys, as far as this farewell to Bad Girls Club, I would like to say that I would love, like, since I'm single right now, but I want to have a show where I I want to date. I want to find love, man. A man or a woman, it doesn't matter. I really want to do that.
Oh my God, it's so hard because we're strong. We're really strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Find a man that can even
man.
Unless they brought back Love Games, that's production for you. That's not really real dating.
I don't want to do Love Games. I want to do like go with the flow type of thing where guys and girls actually come on to really, really date me and to really take it serious, like that live in my area that I could actually have a relationship with. You know what I'm saying?
I literally had to look outside the box because the guy that I'm with now, literally picked me up in a truck that was like Jeepers Creepers, bro.
Uh-uh.
And before that, I was in the Mr. Yes that was like iced out and bling bling, all that shit everywhere. Now I'm in a guy that like wears dirty ass work boots and like give two flying fucks about that, which is great because that's all about me.